Has no one told you you smell good, so now you're kind of scared that you smell bad? I don't know. Do you need help on how to perfect your everything shower routine? I just feel so crusty. I need a full reset. Don't worry, I'm here as your big sis to help you out. I'm gonna be revealing all of the dirty secrets to feminine hygiene and more. Let's go.
You know what? I did think really briefly about actually taking like a real bath, like putting out water and being like, hey. Then I realized that I would just end up like a giant raisin by the end of the video because I would just be yapping the whole time and I wouldn't get out for like 2 hours. So you know what? We're just gonna do this. Hi hotties, welcome to the sleepover where we're a full face of makeup and I guess I'm sitting in a bathtub right now, which is normal. But I'm actually so excited for today's girl talk because it's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, so I did do like a feminine hygiene 101 video a couple months ago and I did get a lot of questions on that video as well, so this is kind of like a part 2. And I also wanted to show you everything that I do in my everything shower routine because I know those are all the rage right now and it's just super fun. Remember, this is a girls channel, okay? We are not bashing anyone, like no weirdos allowed, okay? You're not welcome here. We're not going to be bashing anyone for their hygiene. You never know someone's situation if they weren't taught that, they didn't have a female figure in their life, they're going through something and you know, it's just not on the forefront of their mind. Like you never know. So that's why I'm here right now. I want to answer some questions, maybe help you guys out a little bit, but do what you can and I hope that these tips help you out. Didn't see you there. Okay, I didn't know where I was going with that. It was kind of creepy, actually really creepy. Hottie, right now we're going all in on the everything shower routine. I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna share you everything that I do, all the products, why I do it, all that stuff. But did you know that our shower routine doesn't always have to start in the shower first? Let's get into it. My hair is so dirty right now and it's because I put gel in my hair 2 days in a row. Okay, like let's be for real. If I know that I'm putting gel in my hair 2 days in a row, like I know the exact hairstyles I want to do, I'm not gonna wash it before and get it dirty all over again, you know? So it definitely built up a little. I'm so excited to get all this gunk out, and a huge thing for like a pre-shower routine is to massage your scalp. You want to do this when you have a lot of product buildup, when it's just dirty, period, or you know, you just want to pamper yourself. You're just like, I'm that girl, yeah, I'm gonna take time for myself. So what I'm gonna do right now is dry brush my scalp. So basically you just want to take brush kind of like this. This is from Squigs. I really like it a lot. You could also just use a normal hairbrush that you have, or you guys know that I love this scalp scrubber that I use for actually shampooing. We have a lot of buildup in our hair right now, right? So you just want to gently but also like kind of aggressively, like you know, you want to get all that shit out. You can just see the movements that I'm doing, and right here it's just gonna loosen up all of that product buildup. If you have dandruff, it could also help getting everything out. And the reason why this is so recommended and why I love doing it is because we can be exfoliating and scrubbing the shit out of our scalp while we're actually in the shower. But did you know your hair is significantly weaker when it's wet? So you could actually be causing a lot of hair breakage, which is obviously not what we want. So we can kind of do 50% of the work right here outside of the shower. Get all of that stuff out, and my head just feels so good right now. Like it feels so tingly and nice. Healthy and clean hair starts from the scalp. So I think it's really nice using a hair oil like this. This one is from Fable in Maine, and what you want to do is strip it around your scalp. All right, so now that all of that is done, we're actually ready to hop into the shower. So this is actually the shampoo that I ended up using just because I needed all of that gunk out. Living Proof Clarifying Detox Shampoo. I use this every 1 to 2 weeks. Any clarifying shampoo is a must. They're a lot stronger than normal shampoos, so when you use them too often, it could actually really dry out your hair. So this is definitely something that you don't want to use for every wash. Other shampoo that I'm using when I'm not using a clarifying one is actually from Olaplex, or I really love the one from Redken. Both focus on bonding, especially since my hair, ooh, it's not that healthy. But honestly, seems like my hair care routine is doing its thing because it doesn't look dead, right? I mean, it's like not like perfect, but I'm proud. I let the shampoo sit for a couple of minutes to do its thing. It really needs time to work. So while shampoo is doing its thing, I actually like to exfoliate or wash my face. I only exfoliate my face like maybe once or twice a week. Again, you don't want to strip your like face from too much of the natural oils because she kind of needs that. Honestly, washing your face in the shower is so fun because whenever I'm washing my face in the sink, I'm getting water everywhere. Like it's all over the sink. Like it's nasty, girl. But when we're in the shower, I'm just like and it's fun. After that, it's finally time to wash out the shampoo, and I actually learned from a scalp expert that the amount of time that you should be rinsing out your shampoo should be 2 times the amount of time it took to put in. And this is because you have to make sure all that shampoo is out, because if you're putting shampoo in your hair obviously to clean it, but you leave some of it in, it's counterintuitive. You're still making your hair dirty. It can make your scalp really oily. Like even when you like had just showered 30 minutes ago, you can kind of see the oil coming back. It might be because you didn't wash out all your shampoo. It is time for a hair mask, and you guys know that I use a hair mask in place of a conditioner. That's because my hair is damaged. I feel like a normal conditioner doesn't really make the cut. I actually switch around between hair masks like every single time I use it, just because I'm like, might as well. But today I'm using the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate. This is really, really great for my type of hair. You're supposed to leave on for at least 5 minutes. Oh, and before you even put in the hair mask, make sure that you're wringing out your hair, making it kind of as dry as possible, because you want your actual hair to soak up the hair mask and not get it like masked with water, if that makes sense. As the hair mask is marinating, I take this time to scrub the fuck out of my body. Okay, girl, like if I am not red by the end of it, I feel like I'm not clean. Like I need to be, we're getting all of the dirty off. First, you want to start off with an exfoliator. This one is from Tree Hut. It's a watermelon scent. You can see that the inside, it has like seeds and stuff. So that really helps with the exfoliating, getting all of those dead skin cells off and just leave your skin feeling so smooth and clean. And baby, if you think you're just gonna be rubbing it in with your hands, oh, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. Do you think you just get all that dirt and dead skin cells off with just your hands? No. After I put that on, I actually use my silicone body scrubber. You guys know her. You guys love her. I talk about this all the time. You know, like the cheapy like loofahs that you get at Target? Like they're cute and fun colors, but on the inside, it's super wet and moist in there. And you know what grows in there? Oh, bacteria. Do you want that in your body? So just rub as hard as you can. After you wash all of it off, your skin is gonna feel so good. And this is the point where you can shave if you choose to. Shaving on smooth skin is really ideal. Okay, make sure you exfoliate your armpits too. You gotta get all that deodorant and sweat, and you know, you gotta get it off. Really, really helps with shaving because it is a smooth surface, so the razor can kind of glide really nicely and not get caught by any skin or just stuff like that. After that, it is time to go in with the Gentle Body Cleanser. This is a big boy. This is from Aveeno, and I absolutely love this one because it's moisturizing. And it also has oatmeal, because if you guys know my lore, you guys know that I get rashes a lot, and this really helps soothe my skin and obviously clean it. Especially since we went really ham on the exfoliating, you kind of have to like soothe her a little bit, you know? Okay, so it's definitely been 5 minutes since the hair mask has been in our hair, so now it's time to finally rinse it out. And if you thought we're done, wrong. No, we have one more step. And I know we're probably not gonna love this, but your body and your hair is gonna thank you. So what you're gonna do is just put your faucet all the way to the coldest or like almost coldest setting, and you're gonna be there for 30 seconds, okay? This is called a cold rinse. One, this will wake your ass up. You'll be like, okay, I'm ready for the day. Like, you know, okay, there's no, oh my gosh, I'm so alert. But also it will make your hair feel so soft and smooth afterwards, especially after, okay, I know us girls love taking really, really hot showers, like boiling hot, but it's not the best for our skin and our hair. So when you do a little cold rinse, it kind of helps your hair and your body kind of heal a little bit. So it makes it super soft. It makes your skin super soft. I know it sucks. Trust me, just do it. And if you don't like it, then don't blame me, because my feelings will get hurt. I just personally like doing this, so I wanted to share with you guys. Here's a whole checklist of everything I do. I would say this takes around like 25, 30 minutes for me to do it. It's not too bad. And I don't feel like I want to faint afterwards, because there was one time where I took an everything shower for a long time and I got out and I was like, telling you things, telling you right. We have a new friend today. It's one of those pimples that are like under the skin and it hurts like a bitch. So I'm so happy to have her here. I love her. When my face is super slippery like this, I just like to kind of like wash on my face with just my hands. Sometimes I'm too lazy to even pull it out, but I have this one right here. You just kind of go across your face. You could easily do it with your fingers as well. And there you go. I asked you pretty people over there to ask me questions on Instagram about like feminine hygiene, maybe things that you're too scared to ask your mom. I'm here as a big sis to help you out. Okay, so the first topic that I want to get into is scent, because a lot of you guys asked about that. So the first one is how to get your perfume slash scent to stay on you for long. Okay, so when you have your perfume, pretend I'm holding that right now, you want to actually put them on your pulse point. You know how people check for like your heartbeat on your wrist or on your neck? With that knowledge, you want to put it on your wrist, behind your ears right here, and then on your neck. A lot of body heat comes out of these areas, so your body heat could help like omit the scent, if that makes sense. Something that helps so much to make the perfume stick is actually putting lotion or a body butter to make your skin like sticky, right? So the perfume has something to latch onto. It can help really lock in the scent as well. Extra points if the body lotion that you're using matches or complements the perfume scent that you're wearing, because you're kind of amplifying that by 2. Oh my gosh, this is so huge too, because I see people, they spray their perfume and then they go like this and like this, like you're rubbing it off. No, that's not, it's very counterintuitive, unfortunately, because I know it's fun doing it like this, but once you spray it, you want to just go, you're just tapping it. You're getting it into your skin, not rubbing it off. You want to actually use perfume that has higher concentrations of essential oils, because that's what makes your perfume stinky in a good way. And the way to figure this out is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna embarrass myself so bad. It's eau de parfum. Eau de parfum. Use this instead of this. My ass hurts so bad. I only answered one question. I need tips for sweating and smelling good all day like perfume. Okay, so I have heard really great things about glycolic acid toner, specifically from The Ordinary, especially putting that in your armpits. It can help a lot with sweating. I've also heard that it works better than a lot of deodorants for keeping like smell at bay. For the rest of the body though, because I know we get like boob sweat, butt sweat, back sweat. I get a lot of like leg sweat, like just right here under my knee, and it feels really uncomfortable. So what I've been using is this total body deodorant from First Aid Beauty. It's actually a deodorant cream, and it really helps a lot with odor control. So you can just easily take a little bit, put it in anywhere that you sweat a lot, and it should help. Did you know that sweat as like a body fluid is not inherently stinky? It's just getting mixed with all like the bacteria, you know, other body odors and stuff that makes it stinky. To help that, you can use Dial Gold antibacterial soap bar, and the biggest thing about this is that it's antibacterial, so it can help kill all of that stinky bacteria that's getting mixed with your sweat. It should be really helpful for smelling good all day. All right, now we're going into how to have a poppin' how to keep the kitty fresh. I'm super self-conscious about the odor of her all the time. Any tips to smell good? I did talk about this a lot in my last video, but basically, guess what? She's an organ, okay? She has a lot of functions, and she's just kind of like out there, so it's just gonna smell like a body. It's not gonna smell like flowers and rainbows and like, oh my gosh, because that's just like, there's always going to be a natural scent, but there is a difference between like a smell, like okay, or an odor where you're like, oh. So actually while you're in the shower, after you've already done all of your body wash, just because when you wash off your body wash, it kind of like can get in there, like get around the area. You don't want that to like sit there. So you want to wash her last, and all you really need to do is just use warm water and maybe an unscented soap, but just make sure you're not putting anything in there. Do not put anything in there, please. If there's anything no, please don't. You can kind of just clean around like the area, like the outward area, because your vagina is self-cleaning. Like, she's a baddie, she's independent, we love her. Please do not douche, okay? That's when you like use that like liquid and you kind of shoot it up there. It could really disrupt the pH balance. She's gonna get super angry at you. There might be infections, and it's gonna even smell worse. We all pee and poo. It's just what it is. So when you're doing that, wipe front to back. Don't put like all like the poo particles around her. Like, just think about that. Like, she doesn't deserve that. All of that bacteria is just not good for her. Change your undies at least daily, if not multiple times a day. If you have a lot of discharge, we will be talking about that later, but keep note of that. Is it necessary to shave down there even when you're not going to have sex? Even if you are having sex, you should never feel forced or, you know, like, oh my god, obligated to shave or remove hair down there. If they're just gonna be weird about natural body parts, maybe they shouldn't be doing the deed, because this is for adults. If you as a person feels more comfortable, even when you're not active, to be shaved down there, because honestly, that's kind of how I feel, just because I just get really itchy down there, especially when there's stubble, so I kind of just have to keep up with it, which is annoying. But if you're doing it for yourself, girl, go do it. But if you don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it. Is it safe to use panty liners? Okay, so I've mentioned this like kind of a lot, which is like really okay, this is definitely just on the internet forever, but I used to have a lot of discharge, so I'd be wearing panty liners 24/7. And okay, yes, it did keep like my undies clean, but honestly that's the whole point of having undies. Like if we didn't like have all of this stuff, then I think we would just be going commando all the time, right? I totally get the struggle though, so if you are, make sure you're at least switching it out very often. But just know that leaving panty liners all day long could actually like cause a lot of friction. There's a lot of sweat, there's a lot of like moisture, everything like that, and it can lead to rashes and irritation. Since our kitties are just so badass and self-cleaning, the bad stuff gotta go somewhere. So that's what discharge is. Honestly though, I don't even know what happened. I kind of just stopped wearing panty liners every day, and then I think my like she just got used to it, and then I don't get that much discharge anymore, which is great. I love it. Maybe it's because I wasn't like, I'm not suffocating her anymore. You could also try to go commando at night just so you can let her breathe. How do you shave down there? I'm scared to shave my off. This is a crazy way to phrase it, but basically, okay, I'm gonna do a rundown. We're gonna go, I have my notes. First thing you want to do is exfoliate the area. Obviously don't put anything up there, be like very precise and gentle with it, but exfoliating, as I mentioned before, really helps with like shaving, all that stuff for a clean surface. And as you're showering with that hot water, it can help open the pores and soften the skin in that area, so it makes it easier to shave off. Number 2 is using a sharp razor, and I know this sounds really scary, but think about it. Okay, so you know when like you're cutting vegetables like in the kitchen and stuff, if the knife is really dull, we have to put a lot of pressure on it, and that could actually cause more harm. You can cut a finger off, and that's just not what we want. This also applies to her. If you're using a razor that's rusty or old, like just like we have to put so much pressure to get the hair off that it can cause rashes, it can cause like cuts in that area. Someone also asked how long is a razor head good for, and I looked it up and it says that they only last for like 5 to 10 shaves, which is insane because I feel like I've used mine for way longer than that, but I'm definitely gonna switch it out more often now that I know this information. The kitty skin is so delicate. If you're prone to ingrown hairs, you really don't need any razor that's 3 or more blades. More blades equal more passes, causing the hair to fall beneath the skin and become ingrown. Applying shaving cream in the area really helps soften the skin. You can just leave it on for 2 or 3 minutes. You want to make sure that you're shaving in the direction of the hair growth. You don't want to be going against the grain. This will cause razor burn and itchy. Be gentle and just go 1 to 2 inches at a time. You don't want to, you know, try to cut something off. It really helps to pull the skin taut and then shave, so it's just a little bit more of a smoother surface. A lot of people ask how to shave without getting itchy because I know the struggle and it's annoying. So all of those tips can help you because the causes of the itchiness is actually shaving too quickly, dry shaving, which I do not recommend, or using a dull razor. A hottie asked for back acne tips, and girl, I know all too well about this, okay? I was a competitive dancer growing up, so I had so much back acne, especially from like rolling around the floor and like the dirty ass floor. They were just popping up. I was like, hey, new friend today. Whenever I have back acne, I spray the fuck out of it with this. This is from Verse. It's the Acne Control Body Mist. It has tea tree oil, witch hazel, and 2% salicylic acid, which is really, really great. Make sure you're diligently putting on your SPF, especially when your back is exposed, not just because to protect yourself from the sun, because we all know the benefits from that, but also the sun can actually darken these like dark spots or these acne spots and make them more visible. Make sure you're changing your sheets at least once a week, and then if you wear a shirt to sleep in, changing it every day or every other day, because I know I like sleeping in it for a long time, but especially if you sweat, it's just kind of like making it sit on that area and it's not really helping the acne. How do you clean your nails? Okay, so I have like not long nails, but these are my natural nails, by the way, but they're not like short. Like you can see that there's like some edge over there and it's gross, but dirt and just like skin cells and all that stuff can get caught in there. So make sure every single time that you're washing your hands, like I will be washing my hands and then I'll go ham right there with the soap and just really rub it in there. And whenever I'm at home, there's actually nail brushes that I use and I kind of just scrub it in there. It's so important to keep your nails clean. Okay, guys? Please do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was the last question. I mean, I had some more, but I'm like actually so tired right now, so I'm gonna end it here. You guys know I do so many of these girl talk videos, so if I didn't answer a question that you wanted, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and the next time that I ask you for whenever I do a little girl talk Q&A, you can ask me, and I hope I'll answer it because I'm here for you, and I love you very much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.